another video. I'm absolutely thrilled to share that this piece of WAF News coverage is all about Arc 4. Tui recently attended a fan event and had a lot to share regarding the next set of books. From a potential release month to Protagonist teases and more, there's so much to discuss with you all today. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Liver95, Thistle, Noobto, Pyronuke, Avril, Pancake, Escarada, Adequin, and Alex Cleaver. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. One of the first things Tui was asked about is when we can expect Arc 4. We've been given some vague teases on this in the past. She has a bit more of a concrete idea now. Here's the quote. I was talking to my editor the other day, and she's like, so, that's like next March? And I went, it is? Oh no. So, maybe May? I don't know. I have to finish it first. But I feel like I have a good handle on who the main character is, which I'm not going to say yet, and where they're going. It's safe to expect Book 16 anywhere from March, April, or May 2026, so we're around a year away from when it's going to come out. Tui has already been writing for a few months now, so progress is going smoothly. As she's mentioned previously, the protagonist has already been determined. And speaking of the POV dragon, we have some characters it is confirmed not to be. A fan asked whether the next protagonist is going to be Bumblebee or Swordtail, and Tui said that it's going to focus on a different dragon, so not either of those two. However, she wants to do more with both of them, specifically Bumblebee. Based on everything she said in the past, Umber is a very solid guess in my opinion. Tui also said she can't reveal which continent this arc will take place on, although the location is going to be somewhere we've never seen before, which has me so excited. For anyone worried about the progress of the Wingsfire TV show, currently being developed by Amazon Prime, Tui confirmed that things are progressing smoothly. She's talking to people involved in its production almost daily now, and they've gone from step 5 to 10 out of around 50 in just a month. That's great to hear! She can't share the names of anyone involved with it yet, but hopes there will be some real news in the next 6 months. I'm hyped to hear more, Tui! When a fan being asked whether or not Darkstalker will return in the future, she said she can't make any promises about more content for this character. However, Peacemaker is a dragon she is not done with in any regard. Tui added that he's very interesting due to the fact that others around him don't trust him, and that he's going to have dreams that will confuse him and the friends he's going to make. So, Peacemaker will be returning and is going to be important from the looks of it. This whole thing about dreams is so interesting. I've been saying for a while now that I'd love for this dragon to appear again with a special plot, so it's more than exciting to hear this news. I wonder if he'll someday find out he was Darkstalker. I know Moon had a vision about Peacemaker's future, but remember, visions from seers are only what might happen. Things could go another way during his story, even if it ends up being the way she saw. This will likely be a way of Tui retconning the whole ordinary life path she wrote during the Darkness of Dragons book. I really want to see a mature Peacemaker, honestly, and I'm curious to see when he'll pop up again. In the past, Tui has made it clear that Kinkajou hasn't received a book since her story has already been told. However, at this event, she kind of contradicted her previous statements, and told the fanning that asked about this, "Don't you mean why Kinkajou hasn't gotten a book yet?" Implying she could get one at some point. Tui has been thinking about it, and added that she's been wondering how else can she save the world. So while there isn't a 100% chance Kinkajou is going to get a novel, it's a definite possibility in Tui's mind now. I wonder what changed. Another question that was asked is whether Arc 4 is going to be composed of 5 books like all the others. Tui doesn't exactly want to promise that it will be, but the hope is for 5 more novels. One of the coolest things about Wings of Fire is its villains. Characters that take an antagonistic route, such as Darkstalker and Scarlet, have had fans in love with these dragons and their stories. One such fan asked Tui if we'll ever get a Wingspire book from a villain's point of view, to which she said no, as she doesn't want kids to idolize these characters and wish to act like them. However, she's still very interested in writing a POV character that isn't a straight-up villain, but is rather complicated. I'm more interested in writing characters that make mistakes and are trying really hard and care about other people, Tui said. I'm totally down for this, and anything we could see in that realm. All this awesome Wings of Fire news just has me more excited for what's coming next. It seems like 2026 is going to be yet another big year for the series, so I can't wait. What do you guys think about all this info? What stood out to you? Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.